To be a humanitarian worker, you have to have people at heart, both children and their families. You have to see them as part of you, no matter their religious affiliations, no matter where they are living or where they are staying.
It is actually about recognizing the fact that we all have to come on board to ensure that we prioritize the needs of people, especially these little children that we are working for.
You put others' needs first, where you look at the world from the perspective of others and not just from your perspective alone, where you are working with people to make their lives more comfortable than you found them.
I seek the welfare of others, especially those that are disadvantaged, those that do not have a voice, those that are suffering. Being humanitarian also means that I treat all people, regardless of your race, age, gender, with respect and dignity.
You are working not for profit. You are working not for personal gain. You are not being selfish. You are being selfless. That is, I believe that that's the spirit behind humanitarianism.
I decided to pursue this dream and this goal because I realized that most of the children in our communities are vulnerable, and it depends on me and the entire community members to be able to transform or transform their lives through our project and program interventions that we are doing.
I am data-driven, and I believe in the power of we using data to improve the quality of our programming.
I chose to work that way because I want to experience firsthand, understand communities' understanding of what they mean by child well-being, and collectively work with them to move further and achieve their visions and aspirations for their children.
Because I love to work with children and be a voice for the children.
I believe that working there, I can impact more lives than any other place. I have that energy that can be brought to bear to bring about changes in the lives of people. Because of the nature of where we work, the communities where we work in, you realize that most of the roads that we use are very rough roads, and because of their rugged nature, at times even during the rainy season, we are unable to go to the communities like we desire to.
Most of these communities are not accessible. There are some of them that you need to cross the river before you can access them. At times we are scared because it is about life and death.
We go every length to reach the most vulnerable, and that takes me away from my family. I normally travel over 600 kilometers to where I work.
There are a lot of most vulnerable children across the areas that World Vision work with, but we are not able to reach out to all of them because of limited funds.
The ability to collect reliable and accurate data, partly due to our field condition.
We are there because of the children, and we are inspired by what Dr. Bob Pierce said, that let my heart be broken by the things that breaks the heart of God. And that motivates me to be able to go an extra mile to be able to touch the lives of these children.
And the fact that we have resources to help us reach there becomes a motivation for me.
As I put smiles on the faces of children, as I'm able to work with communities to transform their livelihood.
With my position, I'll be able to reach out to these children. I'll be able to engage the communities to ensure that their spaces are safe for them to grow well, for them to thrive. I believe that in the little things that I do will go a long way to affect and benefit that most vulnerable child.
As Christ said that in all these things we are more than conquerors, and in all these things nothing moves me, because Christ is our hope, and we know that as we keep our eyes on him, he will fulfill the desires of our heart.
As the scripture goes, yes, it's more blessed to give than to receive. When you give, you receive in much more abundant ways than you've ever given out.
We live in a world that have a lot of social, financial, and cultural challenges, but we shouldn't be discouraged by these challenges. We should still trust in the potential that God has given us, and to do whatever we can to contribute to alleviating all these challenges that we have around us.
We shouldn't give up. The future is bright, and with a lot of determination, we can make the future a better place to live.
I want each humanitarian worker to have it at heart that a child should be able to say that you changed my life. And I know you are already a change agent.